I know.
They are not even going inside. It's only
You guys stand by. Not everybody should go there. Allow him to go.
We are proud of those steps. We are proud of that was their message, and that we should vote for the MPP's candidate because she's a widow. I mean, my mother is a widow, so doesn't mean my mother should come and be an MP here. We need to vote based on policies. The Ghanaian people must look at what we have done for the people of this country so far. We've reduced the dollar, and that is a fact. We've reduced petroleum prices, that is a fact. There's economic stability, everyone is happy. So far there's sanctity, the impunity of the past is gone and never again shall it return. And so all we are saying is that the Ghanaian people should look at what President Mahama has done and is doing so far, all the policies we've launched so far. Those days even jobs were sold to people. Today jobs available are given to people free of charge, and we feel that everybody must have a share of the national cake. And so we are here today to plead on the Ghanaian people to look at what we've done so far, vote for our candidate, Madam Awurabena Aubynn, and then allow her go to Parliament, represent the good people of Ablekuma North, seek their part of the national cake, be it roads, be it schools, be it hospitals, and be it economic progress. And at the end of the day, together we can all build the Ghana we want.
Yeah, Mr. Basintale, finally, one concern runs there will be low voter turnout at various polling stations. Are you worried about that? And what is it?
My worry with low voter turnout is simply the fact that not everybody gets an opportunity of taking part in decision making. Left on to me, I wish that everybody voted so that everybody's vote will count. Once your vote is in there, whether you win or you lose, you demonstrate your franchise. And I mean, that's why I feel sad when people don't vote, because you see, whether you vote or you don't vote, whatever economic decisions come, it affects you and I. When some people didn't vote in 2016, and President Akufo-Addo and Bawumia, look at what happened. All of us were doing like this to each other. But we all know we must all take part. Let's all vote. Let's all elect who we want to lead us. When you take part in the voting exercise in your community, you have that, bargaining power, and you have that boldness that you voted and you elected your MP and she's doing what you want her to do for you. We believe that there's one person who will lead Ablekuma North to the promised land, and that is Madam Awurabena. Number 2 on the ballot.
Thanks so much.
It's okay, don't go. Hey, it's okay, don't go inside. Don't go inside.
Lord Mayor. Okay.
When you vote, they give me false alarm. I'm telling you.
Chief Judge, Deputy Entertainment Minister.
Minister of what?
Deputy Entertainment Minister.
Okay.
When I search anything, Obano search anything. When I search anything,
Look at that.
Baby Bright.
Baby Bright, yeah. The thing so there.
I'm a simple.
Okay. Thank you. But you can see it for yourself. So far, so good. So far, so good. You can see it for yourself. But the bottom line is that by the grace of God, by the close of day or by the close of voting, it will just be one. Victory will be confirmed as it was done on the 7th of December 2024. So we are just coming today to confirm what really transpired last year, 7th January 2024. And we know by the grace of God, victory will be ours.
The ground looks fertile as much.
So far, so good. And that is why I'm telling you. Of course, it has been fertile since day one. And that's how come we won the 7th December election in this constituency. But others said no. But at least as law abiding, we're here for the rerun in 19 police stations. So far, we visited almost 15, 16 police stations. And with the work we have done on the ground, we know by the grace of God, victory will definitely be ours by close of day.
The NDC has an overwhelming majority in Parliament, and some have argued that whether you win this or not, it wouldn't make any significant, so to speak.
But there's this popular saying that addition is not subtraction. Yes, addition is not subtraction. We want more numbers to support His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to continue with his reset agenda. That is all. It's numbers. And in politics, one is a number, and it's 50 plus 1. In the same way, even in Parliament, 1 is a number. So addition is not subtraction. We need that one. For nothing at all, we want to prove to Ghanaians that this seat was won by NDC. That is part of the reason why we are in all out, to prove to them that 7th December 2024, NDC won this constituency. And so we're here to confirm and to prove to Ghanaians that we indeed won the 7th December elections. That is why we are here.
I mean, for the National Democratic Congress, would you accept any outcome of this election regardless?
Of course, yes. We've come a long way to be here today. You get me? We are law-abiding. All what we want is to have a very peaceful atmosphere. Let the constituents come out and vote. The constituents of these 19 police stations, let them come out and vote peacefully. Once that is done, we are sure victory will be ours. And of course, when an election is run smoothly, why will you say you will either accept or not accept the outcome of the elections? So we are in for it, and we hope it will continue smoothly this way. And yes, it's good we commend the security, even when you ask or not. So far, the security, I think the numbers are very up, and the beefing is very good. At least we don't anticipate anything, but at least we are okay with the beefing of the security at all the police stations. So far, we have visited. I can count at each police station policemen not less than 30. Not less than 30. At least it's good. Ordinarily, it shouldn't be so, but we have called it to be so, and we are okay with that.
Honorable, are you aware of an assault involving a journalist? I mean, a police officer just a while ago assaulted a journalist only, for discharging his duty. Are you aware of this development, and what will be your call on?
We just got here. This news to us.
Okay.
I just don't want to believe or stand on what you are just telling me to make a pronouncement.
That you are not aware of.
I'm not aware, but if indeed that is the case, then it's highly unfortunate. But we are not privy to it. We have not been informed. This is the first time we are hearing this. But if that is the case, then it's highly unfortunate. And I don't think the IGP, Mr. Yono, will hear this, and even the regional minister, the regional commander will hear this and just let it go. If indeed it happened, I know they will take the appropriate steps.
Honorable, before you go, this Ablekuma North has been a safe seat for the New Patriotic Party, since the inception of the Fourth Republic. But the NDC seems to be very confident in clinching this one. Many have argued that the NDC is deriving its confidence from incumbency. Do you think that the NDC...
That is not the case. We have been telling you that we have won the seat in the last December elections. And this is not the first stronghold of MPP that we have won. In the last December general elections, we have clinched and taken away most strongholds of MPP in terms of constituencies. One is Hawa Koomson Central. Since 1996, NDC never won. That's it. We've taken it. Ibri, that's a Awurabena North for something. We've taken and several other strongholds of MPP constituencies, of which we've taken, including Ablekuma North. And in fact, here, His Excellency the President won the presidential. And we believe we have won the parliamentary as well. But it's due to one or two things. We don't want to visit it back. That is why we are here today, to reaffirm, to confirm to Ghanaians that our claim that we have won the seat in the last general elections is true. And the good people of this constituency, especially these 19 police stations, will confirm. And we know it will be in our favor. We have done our best in terms of campaigning. We've been through our house-to-house campaign, and all what we think will take us to win this election, we have done that. We are waiting for the result, and the end will justify the means.
Before you go on, you're a member of parliament. It was 6 months of deadlock, the 9 constituents of Ablekuma North representative in parliament. What lesson has the NDC learned from this process? The
blame should be on the part of our opponent. You get me? Today is an election day. All eyes on me. I don't want to pass a comment to look as if I'm campaigning. I'm not campaigning, but this alone should tell you that the good people of this 19th constituency should vote for NDC, because NDC won and they denied them. So we now want to confirm. So they should firm it up for us.
Something like the second day. The people who used to sell down kinds of down fruits and sometimes and this. Yesterday around 2 o'clock, they all come around the pavement. They just come and block.
Which picture is that?
We are going to start there.
I made this is the people they road Parliament. Want to go to Parliament, that area, that pavement over there.
We are going to start at 24. Yeah, I'm in charge. I'm in charge.
Yesterday, I warned them, and I told them that what they are doing is wrong. The whole mayor himself has told me, and even the person has taken his time, explain everything to you because even if the thing is Saturday, Sunday, nobody will talk. But the weekday, the way the thing is
for watching my back.
Yeah, so as you say, so Monday, if go Prophet, I will come to
I'll see you. Thank you. God bless.
Mayor, video popping out online that you shared some money to some people on there.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy you're asking me this question.
Okay.
I have more than 10 cameras in front of me right now. Do I look like I have money on me?
No.
So how would I share money if I don't have money on me? There was a party people I saw. They were like 6 or 7 that they asked me their own money to eat. And I gave them 50 Ghana each to buy food. That's all. You can see. I'm not having any money. Am I holding money? No. So you guys have to testify yourself. So tell the people it's a false information. Okay? Because if they are desperate, and when the chicken wants to die, he will struggle before, when you want to cut the head of the chicken. You're struggling before you can cut the head. So this is what they are doing. Whatever they do, we'll cut the neck. They will check on it. Solid. Nyako Palma ne sasa na me bekasa. Okay. Na me sham. I'm in love by one. Please, nobody is stopping you.
Let me come as I can.
Assessment so far, so good. Very. I'll be surprised if we don't take the seat.
Okay, Chairman, come right now. So we were some persons have argued that, I mean, because of the polls
of institution Ghana should be sacked. The EC must go. A lot of coercion has come on the EC. So I wasn't surprised when the same EC that said no rerun is saying there's a rerun. I believe that because of the tension and all that, nobody's looking at that. But over time, it's a serious discussion we have to have. The independence of institutions. If we are not careful, if someone changes heads of independent institutions, anytime there's a change in power, and others start to change the heads, it will become difficult for us to accuse them of wrongdoing. So, I mean, as we speak now, EC has flip-flopped. Our party wants to maintain the position. We don't want to be seen to say that, oh, we are not for Iran, but now we are going to Ablekuma. And that's why they said so. But again, I've explained to you why a peer every year, a widow who for the past 6 months has been abused, has been tortured. She told you recently that 30 policemen had to escort her out of the collation center. Let's see what God does. If the NDC wins, it's no news. If the MPP wins, it's still no news. because Parliament has largely been determined. That's what I have to say.
Honorable, finally, you mentioned coercion. What could have been the easiest reason to have yielded to this coercion if there was any form of coercion in the first place?
And we are human beings. Human beings break down. We are not machines. I'm a doctor. Even the strongest of persons, if you put him through some very, look, if they put you in a room, deny you of sleep for 48 hours, and ask you to confess to something, 72 hours, put you through a lot of stress, you are a human being. At a point, you give in. And so if you see the easy giving in, they were in Parliament. MPs insulted them. I don't want to mention one senior MP who said you are a disgrace. They are human beings. I see them more or less yielding. But the most important thing is that we all want Ghana to do well. So after this election, we shouldn't go to sleep. Let's start to ask ourselves questions. How can we have a strong, independent electoral commission? Look at the police. Look at the kind of chaos that has happened in this country. Have you seen one person arrested for breaking into electoral commission offices and setting it ablaze? Their inaction is because of how Ghana has been arranged. The boss of the police is appointed by a politician. If you were the boss of the police, a politician appoints you. When you want to move, won't you check how he's feeling about your movement? These are serious matters that we have to look at if we want this country to do well. We've been in this Fourth Republic for about 30 or something, 92 to now. It is time we review some of our provisions. We cannot have a Ghana where a politician appoints the electoral commission. A politician appoints the police. If that continues, how do you call it? A party apparatchik can assault you, how do you call it? A journalist. They will arrest him today. This evening, when you go to a pub, you see him drinking beer. We have to arrange our state for the sake of the country. Politicians are only vehicles for development, whether MPP or NDC. The most important thing is for Ghana to move forward. And that's why we must be interested in how Ghana becomes stronger and not a politician becoming stronger than the state. Very, very important. And thank you.
I compromise no problem. But when so and as long as the process is free and fair, and we believe in the fact that Ablekuma North who said the full force of the National Democratic Congress and by extension the government of Ghana is behind Ablekuma North. And where they come Ablekuma North. Ebiana Nyomano and Uncle Sayanka. Mimia Awurabena Anka Yeti Parliament junior. So and now problem waiting. The whole party, the whole parliament, we are determined to say, man the support necessary say Ablekuma North, an example. Yet me bresse. Amount me Ryan say. Na yen so yatina sima Ablekuma North yam proof point bia. Enti munya rest assured yen so she. The etwen ani say ebe kan na eja yakoye ejuma no from parliament to the ground. Anu oh, voting population there. They put one in the mama for their own good because the whole machinery of government is determined to make sure say trust now Mariposi in Awurabena to prove that it was justified. And say Mamusu, Edadin, there's enough protection for everybody. Basabia ANC. Me tema mayor me free ho na mabaha me sanso ye MP elect for Tema Central. Na de ebe koso ha no eno nso ebe kire sana ni nyina ebe ko. Whatever decision I was saying taking in the interest of a resolution to this seats impasse. Meaning say ebe basu na no kreno ade na sure.
Asumdwe na here. But the lessons are important for Ghana's future. The lessons are very important for Ghana's future. Men ko say to abawia, o pick it way, me hu. Ye any day, yen continue fufuro. That's not the way to go.
Obi Kasa, Ghana for Kasa on December 7th. Yemasa Kasan Enyeju. And then there's some gentle Nayaba. Yempegi Gidi. Ya, you want Hidada. Ghana for you want Hidada. Enti Naya Din. But Chinebi, one shall na the Adiobi, not Uncle. That's what I
finally, honorable, a football or the Bema Ablekuma North constituency, especially 19 police stations now.
Well, 19 police stations, they make a choice. Say politics, no for so a punto. Politics, no for so ni say UMP, Ubehunu, ama waye facilitator, ama wabrabo akonenim. Enti eba betu abey, shenipa niniye ni kasa etrese otambewo. A otuma ni we obebua ama wabrabo ayede akonenim. Ene dey here. Enye sebi o we aban na want to mano. Ana enye we hu ye fe enti tuma no. It's about development. And the candidate say Ghana na politics, enye politicians. The person Ghana na enko de dim. And to share politician be open to me. On share the better for when nation ye. That's what I have to say.
IGP stepped in and Commander took care of it.
That's overzealous police.
So because of that, we've left the police and the flank. We have to redeem everyone. That's the problem. So come out and vote. Ablekuma North, they are coming out to vote. But you know, it pushes
so if you're in Ablekuma North, don't allow this beauty to sway you.
It's already swayed. But Awurabena has already swayed. How do you think we won the seat?
Remember, she is not. This beauty is not from this country. All the way in Temple.
But the one we are representing here, how do you think we won the seat?
She's only here to say hello.
They were not looking. They don't know what the beauty did.
If you are here,
Awurabena,
vote number 1.
Too sure, too direct. Ablekuma North, no carry last.
He's my brother. Not just brother, confident brother.